We start the Dubai season in style.
Indeed, today we are going to be having a ride, a meeting with the most expensive hypercars in the world. We're talking about McLaren F1, a legend, Ferrari F40. We're going to be seeing cars that you've never seen on any other channel exclusively. Keep in mind that I'm not alone on this Dubai adventure. I've brought 5 Mexicans with me who will be bringing all the cars. Today is their first day. In fact, they haven't even reacted to my cars. And they're going to have to work, and they're going to be working on them to make the most extravagant Lamborghini in the whole country. So very good projects are coming, but first we have to take the idea of the Billionaires Arab Sheikh collections to another level. So let's not talk anymore, and let's give them the surprise, because they don't even know what's coming. And wow, how Dubai welcomes us with an SB Juan. But if this catches your attention, nice car, look, just what a beauty of a stop. Is this the one from Ghostbusters, or where is Scooby-Doo from? Obviously, this season, quite eccentric cars are coming. And obviously, we had to do the reception with the Japanese legend Nissan Skyline, followed and escorted by a Nissan GTR. Nismo, what's going on, my friends? No, this is an excellent way to begin the vlog in Dubai. Classic Mercedes that look like Rolls-Royce, don't they, Dad? Wow, look, this Mercedes looks like it's from the Russian mafia. What cool cars, my friends. Wow, something good. Hey, are we in Dubai or are we in Japan? A lot of tour in Japanese, right? Over here. But hey, I'm kind of getting a craving. It's just that Bugattis are already out of fashion. Oh, is that a Supra? Oh, Dad. Something beautiful, huh? That's what I'm telling you. The SVJs are out of style. Here's the new Japanese trend. What a great welcome, my friends. I've already found a couple of rivals here. Will it be Cornerback Juan or Cornerback Jay? Here in Dubai, you never know. But the specification is cool. Do they give away Supras here in Dubai? I'm telling you, it's like the new Supra fashion. There's another Nissan GTR out there. I mean, I'm freaking out, my friends. What's going on? Classics? I mean, it's not usually what we see. We see more exotics. And we literally had to arrive and find ourselves in this situation. I mean, I don't even have to move. I don't have to... Wow, look at those headlights. Well, I think with this, it's already canceled, my friends. And look at the views we have. You can see the construction here, but it's a beauty. Ah, is there more? What, very nice car? Look, more Japanese Nissan, the Japanese legend. I was referring to this one, not that one. Hey, what's going on, my friends? How is this event possible? He also records the rear end with 4 digits. This is the most random thing I've ever seen. I mean, a Porsche Esterato mixed with Supras, which are usually sports cars or Japanese, but suddenly they are all mixed here. This looks like the SEMA show. It's a Miata. It looks like the SEMA show in the United States. Look, wow, what a cool thing. Hey, literally, this is like a tuning ride here in the United States. Let's see. They're gonna run me over and this brother's gonna do some drifts, or what the hell? Is he going to park? Look, also, here we have a German tuning van, so you can see that they are not only found in Mexico. This van here is perfect. It could be worth a fortune. This doesn't stop. It feels like I'm here. Literally in the middle of Fast and Furious. And here these cars are worth a fortune. In Dubai, these cars are highly valued, even more so than in Japan and other countries. And it's that the modifications are also at another level. Look, just what a cool wave. Look what's coming over here. Another large Porsche like mine signals a challenging off-road season ahead. And if you don't like the street, don't worry. We also have the Porsche zone here. Dakar Sports, and this one is made from scratch. It's not the one they sell. Amazingly, right here amidst the skyscrapers, we're witnessing none other than an SB1. It's not mine, obviously, but you're going to tell me it's not just like mine, as much as they criticize it. Look, even the rims are the same color, huh? And over here, look, a pistachio is like the show-off, huh? You know little things. Only in Dubai do you find an Aston Martin Valkyrie on the grass. I mean, there are levels, my friends, and these altars never cease to amaze me. Look, nothing more than beauty. We've seen each other in the store, but now on the grass next to a big porch, enjoying the picnic comfortably, the Panarovit. I'm doing well. I'm going to Pacamelo. It resembles a spaceship, doesn't it? It appears too futuristic. Do you find it appealing or frightening? To be honest, it scares me. Well, now comes the cool part. Does anyone recognize whose little butt that is? A hospital? What? Is it happening? The level of Dubai this season is going to be something else. And well, it's well exported. Wow, look, what?
Well, does anyone know which Ferrari this is?
Very, very limited? No, they are already going overboard. I mean, what just happened?
Can you explain what that was?
The level's getting higher and higher. 918 Spider. We finally caught up with them. As you can imagine, these are not normal cars. They are the most powerful supercars on the market. And the one that excites me the most is this Lamborghini, because we're going to be in for a wild ride, etc. But I'm not saying my eyes aren't drawn to other things, but look, this is a Lamborghini Sian. Probably since it's night, you can't see much, so the editor will try to make it as bright as possible so you can see. This car is super limited, and well, let's not even talk about the speed. I mean, obviously I can't record it much, but it's a car that is very rare to see, especially in action. And honestly, the rear of that car is so cool. I find it spectacular. In fact, I find it outrageous. Hey, wow, and well, this is the Ferrari that they just released, and we have already seen several. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, these are things that only happen here in Dubai. But speaking of little butts, I think the one that is good was going to say that the one who takes the prize, I mean, in the long run, but it's not that aesthetic. To me, the Lamborghini looks much more beautiful than this. I mean, and well, what a good little kiss they are giving to the Ferrari and the Lamborghini. Which one do you prefer? I would definitely go for that one. What is this, Daddy? What is this? I'm not going to say anything because Ferrari will see me later and won't sell me any more cars. So in a way, Dad, look, they're going to start it up here to see it in action. Let's go. Batman getting into his car, United Arab Emirates version. This couldn't have been put better, my friends. This scene looks like it's straight out of the video game Horizon. Look, look, look. The views, look at these views. And with the views, look at these views. Oh, that tracing, I'm telling you, to me that looks like an alien on steroids. Just look at that beauty. And look, I also wanted to see the Ferrari in action, but no, if it's hybrid, it doesn't even sound. It's a Romer on steroids. Let's see, let it burn, Daddy, let it burn.
They're releasing the Speedtail now.
UF, I don't know. Well, that's another thing. I don't know if you can see, but it has 3 seats for one. That one you see here, the main one, that's the one in the middle. I mean, it has one here, another there, and another there.
I understand your dream of carrying 3 little wolves, Don Pool, and I share that beautiful vision.
Bridge them. What a madness, my friends. This is the car for those who like polyamory. The video game became too real. Come on, I'm here. Come on. Look, it goes in the middle, But I don't like how it sounds much. There it fails. What is that little rear? It looks nice, but I have mixed feelings. You compete casually, what one finds. I mean, literally nobody's paying any kind of attention. Not even this. He looks like a little clown, doesn't he? Reminds me of someone. Yes, I got the reference, nothing more. Beauty, although for rainy days and around there. This race is the most random day of my life. What's happening?
What a great return to Dubai.
I mean, check that out. And next to it, a Fisker, which is nothing like it. But this is a legend. For those who know, in fact, Paul Walker drove this car. Imagine the guts this little gem has. Baby, don't let me find out that your butt goes hungry. No more of that, okay? I'm speechless. This is a McLaren F1. Wow. And, well, there's a McLaren Senna that made it look afterwards. Well, over there. Oh, a Shelby Eleanor, a pure one. In fact, Elon Musk had one of these cars. And the reality is that he ended up selling it. But these can end up selling for millions and millions of dollars. In fact, to give you an idea, they say there's one buried in Culiacan, so better not. Well, no, we're not going to talk about that topic, but if anyone has information, please put it in the comments. And we're getting closer to the good stuff. McLaren 296 Ferrari for a purebred, another purebred they give away here, Ferrari Dubai, who is doing this. I need a girlfriend, but that's not appropriate for this channel. Oilo. As he said, we have reached the area of the Placosos. Black on black, full black. Oof, look at more. What did you say, dog? And this is the scramble that is the new Lamborghini, the substitute for the Aventador. Wow, beauty, huh? That's something good. I really want to try it, so leave a like if you would like a review. Take a look at the beauty that's fading away. It would be nice to see it in action, wouldn't it? There are some pretty ones out there. and look right in front of what they are understanding. Dad, that Ferrari's gonna be good. Look, just warming up engines. Can you imagine it crashing into the Ferrari? This is the definition of Transformers. Look, just what madness? I had never seen it open. I always asked, how would I really know? The doors open like the Aventador, revealing the engine, exclusively. Wow, look more, man. Seeing it like this, I no longer feel like calling him a clown. He's the diabolical clown, a beauty, a jackpot. Obviously, I would like to see them more in action, not just on the grass. But, well, at least they give an idea. And there the prosecutor says, don't belittle me. It's Temu's version, but, well, I'm not the most suitable to make jokes about it. Okay, this is getting out of control. I mean, then they say my modifications are extreme. Now, you understand why I love Dubai? Where do my crazy ideas come from? I mean, obviously, I'm not comparing my body kits with this. But, Dad, it's clearly a racing Ferrari, but it looks incredibly crazy, chum. Let's look at the back. Well, over here, it's a... Wow, an F40, one of my favorite Ferraris. I think it's a fan favorite for most people. But we'll take a look at it in a second. Wow. Here it is with the flag of the Emirates, United States. Because I suppose it must be from a runner in the area. But look, just look, that rear end is dirty. Because, well, obviously it's a race car, so they use it for what it's supposed to be used for. Let's see if we can bring in some Ferraris. What truly seals my heart is this legendary little gem. They are becoming increasingly rare, and their price continues to rise. Look, just at the spoiler. Oh my, don't let me find out that this rear end makes me hungry. These are real rear ends, not nonsense. It's beautiful. Okay, I didn't know these cars were legally allowed to drive on the streets. But nothing more. There he is going to take his very aesthetic photo. A photo. How many millions are in this photo? Let's see in the comments. Many will ask me, Dominguero, why didn't you take your whole team to the event? I did take them. Due to jet lag, they arrived late and we got lost. Here are some overhead shots of where we were together. They arrived late but succeeded. My friends were amazed by the cars they saw. Imagine how impressed someone who's never been to Dubai would be. That's what I plan to do with you in the future. But now it's time for them to react to the garage, so while they're arriving, I'm going to give them a sweep. I'm going to rearrange the garage a bit because remember, they're going to have to work on all my cars. So, if they're surprised by these cars, I think they're also going to be very surprised with this garage. Seeing it on social media is different from seeing it in person, so it's unfair. We'll see if they can handle working on my cars in future videos, as there are numerous changes in the garage. So if you allow me, I'm going to give it a wash because, look, it's just so dirty. Videos don't show much, but it is what it is. I have to hurry because they are about to arrive. In fact, I've already gotten ahead to prepare the entire garage, since clearly none of the cars were starting and they were all really dusty. I already had my whole team loaded up, the batteries, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to react. Are you guys ready?
Yes, they are ready.
Welcome to the toy store. What the hell is this, dude? What do you think? The cafeteria?
How are you? How are you? Hey, but we didn't want to come for a car. What, baby?
We have then several little toys, but the idea is to prepare them all, right?
We're not surprised. We never thought you would have so many cars here.
Yeah, don't you follow me on the channel?
Yes, baby, but I didn't expect them all to be here. Are you coming from this area?
Yeah. Yes, that's something that happens a lot to my followers. They really say, or my friends, I didn't know you had this car. Daddy, as my right-hand man in Mexico, you should know what cars I have. Let me introduce them to you. Number one, we have the papa of the chicks. We have here the Lamborghini Urus. The good thing about Lamborghini is that the parts are cheap. Well, relatively more than other cars. Than Ferrari, for example, which we'll see shortly. Porsche, you know we don't know it. Does he have a Porsche then? And well, Mercedes, how do they handle the Mercedes range?
Oh, they're really fun, but we don't raffle, right, guys? Yes, we're used to the attitude. We're not going to start working today. Let's get to it. Right away.
That's the attitude. That's the attitude. And well, it's a little dirty. I didn't have time to wash them. All my friends. But well, this is also, we're going to go part by part. We're going to the sports range to see the vans. What is this? A Lambo? This one must be changed. It's atmospheric.
10?
I don't know why I always say it's a V8. I think it's because the R8 I have is a V8. And it has the same engine, but it's the V10. That's why I say the Huracan has the V10. Well, to fix engine issues after a long time of disuse, replace the brake pads, the starter, and the oil. Over here, what is this?
Ferrari.
What, Daddy? It's speechless. Is it failing? They are working on my cars, but don't even know what models they are. It's 488 pistachio, Dad. Pistachio. This one is for track. And well, over here we have the crown jewel, which is the one, basically when they came here, it's the one they're supposed to work on, which is indeed Juan's perspective on the Aventador SV. How do they view it?
We're very excited. We couldn't even sleep on the plane. That the trip was very long, very long. But it was worth it, isn't it, guys? We're here making history in Dubai. Back to the world.
But if they know how to work Ferrari, don't they know how to work Ferrari? No. But we learn. For the Mexican,
Nothing.
It's impossible. What do you mean? Nothing is impossible. Oh, we have a mole. We have a mole out of...
Here, out of here.
What do you mean? Nothing is impossible? We didn't start off badly.
An imposter. Look, you're making me.
Have problems in the job. We are starting.
Guys, return it, please.
Look here. The thing is that the Ferrari for circuit is one of the worst brands because circuit maintenance is very expensive. Unlike the Lamborghini, why compete with Lamborghini? Because I restored the engine of this R8 and I know perfectly. It's an R8 engine, I'm certain of that. The costs are much cheaper for racing. A Lamborghini is cheaper, but we still have to reinforce it. We can put in a twin turbo, I don't know, we have to analyze the competition. So, Ferrari, how are they doing?
Well, that one is almost new. There's not much to do. Well,
Prima.
we can put a twin turbo kit.
That would be good. In fact, it's the same kit as the R8. We must put ourselves to the test and take it out for a spin later.
Phenomenon. We need to walk. Can we handle those here in Dubai?
It's not that they can, they must, because they have to test them. If we have to raise them to 1,000 horsepower, they are going to have to test them.
We are going to fine-tune all.
She liked to fine-tune it all. Well, obviously, no matter what happens.
You know, guys, I drive the SBJBB. Yes, my love.
That one sees Juan, then I get the problem. Well, we also have to update this Lamborghini Urus. I have a Mansory kit, but I don't know if I'm going to focus on the aesthetics. I'm going to focus on the engine. Whatever you say, that's the attitude.
It's almost new, but no worries. We need to check it out.
Well, it doesn't matter here to lose the warranty. We have to put the fit turbo in the cars. Then we have several more options here. Come on. What do you think about seeing it in person? Have you worked with the Camaro before? Yes, I've worked on many Camaros. We could also take the opportunity to update it because it's neglected. I think it's not even useful. He only drives it to be able to relocate it. So yes.
We have to get all your cars up to the point where they look new.
At least so they can be sold. My friends, because it's here neglected. We're not going to record this one because then they'll give me a hard time.
Hey, what about that little toy?
This is the little toy. This is the V12. Look, just how cool it is. Twin turbo. This one is twin turbo right here where you see it.
This has a V12, right? Do you like it? It shows powerful.
We need to give a good detailing because we have already fixed the glass.
The interiors are awesome.
But these are a little bit of the options we have over here. We are obviously going to put them to the test. We are going to make them scan, but they surely want to work. Aren't you tired? No, we want to start now. Well, let's do one thing. How about I give you a tour around the city so you can enjoy a bit of Dubai? Dad, we have several months to work. First, get comfortable and rest.
And well, where are we going to stay? Who did you stain?
Well, they want me to give them a tour. Let's see. Come to the house. For those who are new, obviously you won't have seen the house. But there aren't many new things because I've been traveling constantly. But I'm going to show you your rooms. Now, yes, you are welcome to your home in the next few days.
Make yourselves comfortable.
Each of you will have your own room.
Hey, you really like Posey's art, don't you, Dad? This is what we're going to do with the cars. We don't have to turn the SVJ into pure art. So, we're going to be documenting all their progress on, well, the cars. We're going to have a good time. The idea is that you also enjoy. We'll see the reaction of 4 Mexicans. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the one recording, come over here. Because we also have to teach. Badges to the world of four. Poblanos, a little partner, a Spaniard, and what do they call those from Chiapas? Chaperos. Exotic dad, the youngest brother. 50,956.
It has thrown up on the plane. Wait for the one who...
Even though I know, but well... they won't see the cameras that much because it's going to be the production. But well, there, so they can also meet him. And well, so that the kid is not excluded and nothing.
What do you think? If he rests for a little while?
We prepare for a city tour to familiarize him with it. Not because he's going to put them to work. The daddy here didn't come to have fun. In the comments, if we must test him or how they should proceed.
The welcome test, this is like how universities in the United States have to take a test to get started. Welcome, it is said in Mexico.
Are you going to be reading the comments? Because we're not going to put it on.
Some hits, some...
Highs, some wet ones, some...
touches prepared.
For war, that's the attitude. Some
Broken arms.
well, look. Deciding in the comments, and well, let's not talk anymore. And let's take a tour around Dubai. There's no time to waste. It's night, but there's no rest here. Let's open and go.